again, my name's Gabe Zolna. If you watch some of my earlier videos, quite often I talked about Huma Abedin. She is the confidant or the ex-confidant of Hillary Clinton. And I talked about her husband, Anthony Weiner. As many of you probably know, Anthony's on ice for the next at least 22 months. He's serving time in a fairly safe kind of prison environment. I believe it's like a hospital setting. It isn't the regular mainline prison. You know what would happen to him if he was in a mainline prison, don't you? Anyway, what I wanted to talk about is their relationship and their marriage. Now, what I never understood is why a devout Muslim, which Huma Abedin was, and I assume still is, would marry a Jew. If you go do a little bit of research into Huma's family tree, her father was part of the Muslim Brotherhood. He was actually one of the founders. Her mother is in a woman's version of the Muslim Brotherhood. Her brother is in the men's version of the Muslim Brotherhood. And Huma herself, when she went to university, I think it was Charlestown University, she too was involved in the women's version of the Muslim Brotherhood. And again, it never made any sense to me why she would have married a Jew, because that would be against everything she's ever believed in. Well, I've done a little bit of research, and it appears that she didn't have to convert. And she didn't marry a Jew. She married a Muslim. It appears that Anthony Weiner became a Muslim so they could be married. That explains it. Go do your own research. There's an awful lot of information on exactly that transpiring. And again, if you watch some of my earlier videos, it just was very perplexing to me why she would do that. I believe that she married Anthony for the same reasons that Mitch McConnell's wife married him, to get into the political scene in a front row seat. Mitch McConnell's wife was in the Bush administration for about, 8 years. And she's now in the Trump administration as well. Secretary of Transportation, I believe. And again, she married Mitch, 20 years ago? Well, he was as ugly then as he is now. I actually did videos on that, and I attached their wedding pictures. She wasn't a bad-looking woman when she was 40. But Mitch looked like what's he look like? He looks like a turtle. That's what he looks like. He looked like a turtle back then as well. And Anthony Weiner, he looks like death warmed over. Now, what we also have to sort of take a look at is what happened to his computer. You know, with the files, life insurance. Remember what the chief of police in New York had said. What he had said was that he saw what was in that file named life insurance. And he's turned it over to the FBI. And if the FBI don't do anything with it, he will. Well, look what we've learned about the FBI over the past few weeks, huh? They're a criminal, corrupt organization. No different than the CIA. They too, I believe, are a criminal, corrupt organization. The drug problem that we have can be traced all the way back to Arkansas, to Billy Bob Clinton, when they were bringing in tons and tons of heroin. They still are. Not necessarily into Arkansas. What do you think's fueling the industrial military complex? Huh? The wars that we're in is to protect the poppy fields. How many times have you heard me say, with the technology that we have, with our satellites, we can read the license plate off of your car when it's in your garage. So how is it that we can't figure out where all these poppy fields are and destroy them? Well, you don't want to destroy them because you want to destroy the country, America, which is exactly what's happening. It's being destroyed from within. Legalizing marijuana in what, 7 or 8 states now? It's going to get a whole lot worse before it gets any better. At least now you have an idea as to how the Weiners got together. Don't you? Thanks for listening. Let me know what you think. You sure as heck know what I think, don't you?